Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network. All right, guys. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to this Zoom edition of our show here, the Donna D. Lowre Show. And that includes, of course, the one and only Miss Donna D. Lowre. And she is a uplift teacher. Basically, she's going to uplift you, inspire you. You know her songs, how much everyone loves when she sings You Are a Soul Song, and that's her company. Go to donnadia.com. She's an inspirational speaker. She does everything, and she's very popular here on the station. So if you'd like, you guys can call 631-730-7376. Or if you'd like, you can go to Instant Feedback, go to KC Instant Feedback, and it will pop up. And since I can't see the screen, I'm blind, my producer will read your question to Donna Dia, and Donna Dia will respond live on the air. So with no further ado, it's everybody's favorite. It's the Donna Dia Lowre Show with the one and only Miss Donna Dia Lowre. Hey, Donna Dia, what's going on, buddy?
Hi, Casey. We're going to make some sunshine today. It's gloomy there and it's gloomy here, but outside, but it's going to be sunshiny here.
How is your friend, first of all?
My husband's doing, we're still hoping about rehab. Thank you for asking. And thank you all for your kind thoughts and prayers. Keep them coming.
Let's keep doing that, guys. Let's keep sending some great thoughts and prayers to Richard. Okay, yes. So let's keep that up, guys. So Donna Dia Lowre, I'm very interested in this topic that you got today. First of all, before we get there, can you get people, in case this is the first time just seeing you on your own show here, can you just kind of fill people in a little bit about what you do and what I think makes you so special?
Oh, thank you. People oftentimes feel like they're not good enough. They feel like they have to do more in order to love themselves. So the work that I do in You Are a Soul Song is to help people to know that they're special, that they're loved by the universe, by the God of their understanding, by spirit, whatever your higher power is, and that we are so unique and wonderful, and we need to bring those gifts and talents out to the world. So I teach self-care practices of guided meditation, of heartfulness, mindfulness, how to take care of yourself with the foundation of meditation, and also weave in songs that I write that are affirmations so that we have fun. So when I speak to small groups, large groups, children or adults, we're connecting with each other and we're connecting with whatever our higher power is, and we're becoming loving and kind to ourselves, and then bringing that out into the world.
Thank you for that. Now, tell me about this topic for today. It sounds pretty interesting.
Peace within, peace without.
All right. So, what does that mean?
Well, no matter what's going on in the outside world, we can be in the world and not of the world. And sometimes that's confusing for people because I think, well, we're living here, this is my life. This is, if you believe this is my incarnation, whatever it is, this is your journey. And yet we can be at peace no matter what is going on around us, no matter what chaos, no matter that the world is in changing now. So there's a lot of confusion and chaos. Even the scientists say that the vibration of the earth is higher. So we're moving into a wonderful place of a lot of heartfulness now, a lot of living our lives from intuition, from our hearts. So in order to keep our hearts open, we need to be at peace. If we are in chaos, then we're not able to get in touch with what we need to get in touch with. And that's our inner self, our wonderfulness, our uh, our empowerment and who we are as individuals. So it's always the foundation of meditation, of sitting quietly. It doesn't mean that you have to have a certain form or, there's different kinds of meditations. What I teach is something simple in the beginning for people, but sitting quietly so that the noise of the outside world goes away and you are now connecting with that inner peace and connecting with your higher power and knowing that that peace can stay with you. You can keep that peace no matter what is going on, and you can come back to that peace as well if you have certain self-care techniques that you learn.
Can you kind of you've always been cool and you've always given us some techniques, exercises, and stuff like that. Do you care to give any more to the audience today? Because
Yes,
you've
but
been very
first,
generous with that.
yeah, thanks, hon. Yeah, I like to do that. At first, I thought today I wrote a song, "Let the Peace." I've sung it, I think, on the podcast before, but I thought today would be fun because I want you to sing it with me. And I have different, I also use movement when I do some of my songs, especially if I'm speaking to a group. It's a lot of fun that we do. So will you join in with me?
You talking to me?
Yeah,
I thought you were talking to the audience.
I'm talking to the audience too.
You do not want to hear me sing, Miss Donna Dia. That would be.
Okay, then you.
But the people out there, definitely in their cars, I guarantee it. But nobody wants to hear me sing. Trust me.
Okay, all right. So you can mouth the words though. So, but you can do the movements, right? Because
Sure.
this is "Let the Peace." Okay, so I'm going to
This is
sing
your
the
show,
first.
Donna Dia. Nobody wants to hear me sing. It's about you.
Okay, but you can do the movements with
Sure,
me.
sure. Well,
That
I'll
would
do
be
it whatever
fun.
you want to.
Okay, so I'm going to sing the verse. I'm only going to do one verse today, but it's going to be very fun and uplifting, and it's an affirmation. So this is an affirmation for all of you. This isn't just song is it really lifts us up to a higher level than just speaking even. Okay, so here it goes. Let the peace flow within you like the waves flowing on the beach. Oh, let the peace flow within you. It's always within your reach. Okay, so we're going to sing it again. Everybody who's out there, you just sing it. It's simple, right? Here we go. We're going to sing it again. Let the peace flow within you like the waves flowing on the beach. Oh, let the peace flow within you. It's always within your reach. Oh, let the peace flow within you like the oncoming of the tide. Oh, let the peace flow within you. Just put your arms out open wide. Oh, let the peace flow within you like the water upon the sand. Oh, let the peace flow within you. It's always within your hands. It's always within your hands. It's always within your hands. Let the peace.
Nice, Donna Dia. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. What a great voice.
Thank
So,
you.
so, so that's like when you do your speaking and you do your inspirational speaking, you will do something like that,
Yes,
and
that's one of the songs we'll do, and it's great fun because I teach very quickly how to sing my songs. They're simple songs, and yet they're very deep. Um, they meaningful. You know, and so that's one of the songs that I wrote at the beach. We talked about that before in the podcast, and
yeah, I remember.
letting the peace flow within us. It's very, very important. And as I say, because if I didn't know that the things that I teach work, I wouldn't teach them. I use them myself all the time. And it's so, so important to, especially, since last year was so challenging in many ways, and we're people are feeling fearful, what's going to happen next and all that. No, no. You want to stay in that place of peace. And it's okay to stay in the place of peace. You don't have to be frantic and chaotic. And you certainly don't want to listen to the news all the time. That's not what you want. So, good news, yes. But yeah.
Hey, Mr. Producer, do you got any instant feedback that came in? I cannot see. I need glasses.
Yes, we actually have a bunch that are flooding in. People are really receptive today. Um, we have a message from Charlotte from Denver. Donna Diaz show doesn't come soon enough, is what Charlotte has to say. Um, that's more so a comment, not really a question. We also have another one from Cameron, and I believe he's from Tampa, or she's from Tampa. Still sending prayers to you and your family, Donna Diaz.
That's cool.
Oh, thank you, Cameron. Thank you, Charlotte. Nice to hear from you.
And then we have Trisha from New York. Donna Dia, I can't begin to tell you how much I love your songs and this show.
Oh, thank you so much.
Very nice. We'll take your comments too. That's cool. Comments, questions, whatever. Just go to kcinstantfeedback, gmail.com, and my producer will read it live on the air, and Donna Deal will respond to it. So thank you for those three. Keep them coming. I think I see some more coming in there. But anyway, Donna Dia. So what else can you tell us going into the weekend? You know, with everything being thrown at us these days, how do you stay sane?
How do I stay sane?
How do we stay sane?
Oh, well, it's the same, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, there's a lot of things that.
No, I know that the answer to that, and that's why I teach what I do. I think the most important thing for people to really take to heart. I don't want to say seriously, because if I could tell my young self something, I would say, stop taking life so seriously. Have more fun. And I mean good fun, okay? Clear thinking fun.
Yeah.
That you love. So we need practices. We can't, it's like anything. If you want to do anything well, and I think the most important thing is our own lives, our own bodies, our own selves, then you have to take care of it, and you have to practice. If you're going to become a baseball player, you have to practice. If you're going to learn to deep sea dive, you have to practice. Whatever it is, you have to practice. So doing self-care is a practice, especially because so many people think that it should be automatic, that we can't make choices for ourselves. And I'm here to say we can make a choice every second. We can decide if we're going to think this or that, because we're choosing every moment. I'm choosing to be here with you. You're choosing to be here with me. The audience is choosing to be here with us. It's a choice. So we choose all of our thoughts, and we can change our thoughts. And so to stay at peace, you have to shift your thoughts. You have to do the practices of meditation to get yourself in a peaceful place. You have to learn heartfulness and learn how to shift your thinking. Use my songs as affirmations. We had somebody say, many people tell me they sing my songs throughout the day. And I wanted to say that one of my songs is up on my website, and I'm going to be recording the others. I'm still gathering information on who to get as musicians and producers. I'm looking for some, producers if that are wonderful.
And
But
and a YouTube channel too. You're looking for too, right?
yes, I'm looking for a show on YouTube. I want to have. I'm hoping to have a help with marketing. I want my own show. I want to bring all of this out to the world. So because I want to help people to know they're wonderful and to have those practices to keep them in a loving place, because we can change the world. We do. We do. No matter what you do in the world, if you go out to the world and you're in a loving frame of mind, it's amazing what comes to you. It's the law of attraction. It's the way the universe works. It's a law. What you put out, you get back. And yesterday, I have to tell you, these things happen all the time to me. And if you look at your life and you see where you're at, someone was supposed to do something for me at the bank. I needed copies made of something, and they didn't do it. Now, I came all the way in to get these copies. I could have been very upset with them and said, why didn't you have this ready for me? And I don't have a lot of time to, well, no, that's okay. I'll come back in about an hour. I have another appointment. I'll come back then. And, you just take your time and you do it. Well, the difference in the way they responded because of the response that I gave, there was a real connection. And when I came back to get, it was a lot of paperwork. When I came back, they couldn't have been, they were all chill, they were fine, and they were so apologetic. I said, no, things happen. Things happen. And the way we respond to them is the important thing. The way we respond. And I almost got hit I was out for breakfast the other day, and this big painting was on the wall, and it's in the city of Boston, and it fell right here, right next to me. I mean, it could have hit me and it could have killed me.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And I remember sitting there with a friend, and I went, oh, okay. Well, my angels protected me and I'm fine. The owner of the restaurant, and not because he thought I was going to sue him, because we've become friends. He ran over and he said, "Are you okay?" I said, "I'm fine. I'm fine." That's it.
Yeah. Well, Donna D, I'm glad that we're not sitting 2 feet over. That's for sure. But my producer looks like he's got some more questions for you.
Sure.
Yes, it's the feedback, like I said, very receptive. We have Brandon from South Carolina. I believe he has to say this. I love the little dance. It's my mission to do that dance this weekend with my little girls. I love the uplifting messages, Donna Dia.
Oh, thank you. It's Brandon, right? Oh, I'm so glad you're doing this with your children. They love doing this. And children can teach us a lot. So dance with them. They're very free little spirits, and they love singing Let the Peace. That's one of their favorites. Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
And then we also have another, we have Pat from Vancouver. And I believe you might have answered this throughout the show, but I'm still going to ask. These beautiful songs you create, is there any platform that I could listen to them on currently?
Well, it's getting to a point where I'm thinking, we'll see. For me, I've worked with many musicians, okay, in my life, and I really need to find the right people, and that I haven't had the opportunity to really do that lately, to focus on that. But when I do, I'm going to be selling my music up on my website, donnadia.com. Right now, there's one song there. So I would suggest to anyone, if you love my music, go up on my site. It's a healing song. It's a beautiful song, and the musicians were incredible, except they're in Nashville, and I'm not going to Nashville to record anymore. So there is a song up there. It is beautiful, and I promise you, I will be recording my songs, and so they'll be up there at donnadia.com sometime in the next few months.
All right. Do you got any questions over there?
Yeah, actually, I have one. We have Angelica from Detroit. She asked, growing up, did you always see yourself being the person you are today?
Hmm. No, I I wasn't mindful, and I didn't grow up in a household where my parents could help me be mindful of my gifts and talents. And that happens to so many of us. Our parents have their stuff, and that's a whole other show about forgiveness and acceptance and all of that. So I wasn't told really about my gifts. I think I was more cognizant of it when I went into show business. I had a very famous teacher in New York, and also when I was in school in London at the Royal Central School, and I was given many compliments and whatever on both acting and singing. And this I will say, it doesn't matter how many people tell you how wonderful you are, no matter what you're doing. You could be a carpenter, you could be whatever it is. If you don't believe it, you don't think, gee, I'm pretty wonderful. I really have a gift. I can do this. Um, and you believe it for yourself. Doesn't matter who says anything to you. Doesn't matter. You cannot think that other people can fill you up and make you feel good about yourself. You need to do it for yourself. You need
Great,
to do
great
it.
advice, Donna Dia. So true. It's like those people that you always hear about people basing their happiness on somebody else. It never works out.
Yes. No, you
Yeah.
cannot. No, you need to be happy, happy just for living, being alive. And I will say this to everyone. I had a client last week, and I noticed that she's complaining, complaining, complaining. Okay, now she had issues, and we're dealing with them. She's doing beautiful work. I'm with the teachings, but I told her, I think I would suggest that you keep a grateful journal, to be grateful for what you do have. So I would suggest to you that you either do 3 or 5 things you're grateful for at the end of the day. Um, just take a book, call it your grateful journal. I have it. Um, and you write in there the little things. I'm not talking about, oh, I'm grateful I won $1 million in the lottery. That would be something to be grateful for. But how about being grateful that you're healthy? How about being grateful that, you saw beautiful birds today and you heard them singing? Being grateful that you can breathe, you know? Um, be grateful for the love you have in your life. Be grateful for, I'm so grateful for my little dog Rosie. She gives me so much love, and when I don't see her, I miss her, you know.
Mhm.
So there are little things to be grateful for, and there are big things to be grateful for. Keep a journal. It'll
Great
change.
point.
You guys got
It'll
Great
it.
point,
change.
Donna Dia. Terrific point. Donna Dia, we're heading to the end here, but I always like to give you the last word because you always give us a treat at the end. So as my grandma used to say, Donna Dia, you have the floor. Everyone, I want you to go to donnadia.com. Donna Dia Lowry, another great one. You have the floor, my friend.
So I want to let you all know that you are just so loved by the universe, by your higher power, whatever that is, and that you are so special. You are unique, and that you are a soul song because you are loved individually, like you are an only child, an only child. You're loved by spirit, by God, by the universe. So that's why I wrote this song, and I'm going to sing you out with your soul song. Thank you for being here. I loved having you. Love you, KC,
Same
and love
here,
the
buddy.
audience. And so this is from my heart. Remember to meditate and know that you are loved, and I love you.
Thank you. Same here.
You are a soul song, a beautiful soul song. You have to sing the beautiful song inside your soul. It is so lovely, your special soul song. The world needs your soul song, so sing it out loud. You have your own song in your soul. It's there for the world to behold. You are made from starlight, so dance with delight and shine wherever you go. You are a soul song, a beautiful soul song. You have to sing the beautiful song inside your soul. It is so lovely, your special soul song. The world needs your soul song, so sing it out loud. Sing it out loud. Sing it out loud.
Yeah, Donna Lowre, guys. She's the best. All right, guys. We'll be right back with a great guest. She's awesome. Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers.
Day-to-day simple tasks can become pretty daunting.
I have to carry my chair up 2 flights of steps or have somebody do it for me.
What scares me the most is just the falling.
When I'm struggling with my house, I think, to have that one great barrier just knocked down, it's crucial.
Home for Our Troops is a wonderful nonprofit that builds a
mortgage-free, fully adaptive, handicap-accessible house.
And there's no catch.
It'll be our very first home that we've ever owned.
This is a game changer.
This is where your life begins again.
We need you to join us in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Because of you, everything's going to be okay.